What's up, interwebs? It's me, Kiyokilla, and today I'm here to review Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas. Let's get started. I'm gonna start by saying this game is not like Zelda. Definitely not.
The people living in the water.
Okay, so this might be a Zelda clone. From the movement mechanics, to the charged circular slash attacks, to the bombs, puzzle solving, boss fights, elementally themed temples, heart piece collection, chests, keys, to the fucking Zoras. God! Even the soundtrack by famed Final Fantasy composer Nobuo Uematsu is bizarrely familiar in that it sounds like both a Final Fantasy game and a Zelda game. And are all of these similarities a bad thing? Definitely not. It feels like an homage to a range of older Zelda titles, designed originally to be played on iOS and PC to give you those Zelda feels on platforms that aren't Nintendo. Now that it's available on Xbox One and PS4, is this a Zelda-like experience worth your time and money? Mostly, yes. Though it's imperfect, it's an experience that's fun and rewarding all the same, and although it doesn't reach the heights of the games it replicates, it still does a great job at giving you a 10 to 15 hour Zelda-like experience that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get on Xbox One or PS4. The game starts with some daddy issues, because of course it does. Pops is leaving to slay a giant monster, Oceanhorn, because it ate your mom, and he's not gonna let the same thing happen to you, blah blah blah. Initially, you're helped by a hermit with a robot fetish, who tells you that you need to collect 3 items, the emblem of Earth, Ocean, and Sun, in order to get to Oceanhorn and find out what happened to dear old Pops. Armed with a stick, you quickly explore and solve mini-puzzles to regain your mom's necklace and a sword and a shield. The gameplay mechanics are solid and intuitive. Run around with the left analog stick, use your face buttons that are neatly labeled when they're available for use, and use the right trigger for your shield. Pressing A or X will allow you to dash, which uses stamina that quickly refills itself. It's also your activation button from initiating dialogue to moving boxes. Why does he look familiar? Wait, Oceanhorn came out before Breath of the Wild. You win this time, Oceanhorn. After you finish your shenanigans at Hermit Island, you gain access to your boat, which allows you to sail to new islands, and this is where the game really begins. Sailing is simple and entails you selecting your boat, then selecting an available island on the map, which initiates a sailing mini-game. It's basically a little rail shooter, where all you control is your aiming reticle and the ability to shoot pumpkin seeds. Its entire purpose is to get you from point A to point B and allow you to shoot at jellyfish and boxes and other things to collect some experience and coins in transit. Throughout the game, you discover letters and talk to new characters, which will then unlock new islands for you to explore and push the story along. Each island has a completion percentage, and in true Zelda-esque fashion, the areas can't be completed until you gain access to the appropriate items or abilities. The visuals are cartoony and great. Every item, character, and monster are well detailed and brimming with vibrance. The lighting, shadows, and reflections are all consistently good. And the game appears to run at a constant 60 frames per second, so you never have to worry about missing a sick no-scope. The sound design is well done and very polished, from Uematsu and his team's music to individual footstep sounds on different surfaces, sword swings, pot smashes, etc. Now there are some things I didn't really talk about, like purchasing items or the temples themselves, and some other things I probably missed. But overall, the game in general is very well polished and a lot of fun. And although, again, it doesn't live up to some of the better Zelda titles in the series, it's a great alternative on non-Nintendo platforms. If you're a Zelda fan and you've got an Xbox One or PS4, I definitely recommend this game. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and donate if you can. You guys are amazing as always. I'll see you next time. Laters!